Hello, my name is Peter Sommer and I am the saxophone professor at Colorado State University here in Fort Collins. And today I'm going to discuss how to prepare this year's Colorado All-State Band Audition etudes for saxophone. Specifically, I'm going to discuss the etude by Fairling in C-sharp minor on page 42 of the Voxman selected studies. When you are first learning the rhythmic and melodic content to this Fairling study, you will want to start practicing at a tempo where you can easily control all of the notes, rhythms, and articulations. If you are having trouble finding this tempo, keep slowing your metronome down, or keep working in smaller sections, or both, until you feel that you can play the material with very little effort, or with the bulk of your effort focused on great sound and expression, as opposed to just playing the right notes and rhythms. This may mean just learning the etude 16 measures at a time, or 8 measures at a time, or 4 measures, and so on. It may also mean slowing the metronome down to the point where it would be easiest to feel the tempo in 3, counting 8th notes as the underlying beat instead of dotted quarters. All of this is okay. In situations where you have time to fully prepare a piece of music, it is always better to start your practice from a place of effortlessness and then work from there. Once you find your comfort zone, then increase the tempo slightly and work there until it is comfortable. Continue doing this until the etude approaches a performance tempo. I prefer to work for a long time at slower tempos to really allow my ears and my body the time to learn the notes, rhythms, and articulations at a level that becomes almost subconscious. At that point, I can really turn my attention to making great music instead of just avoiding mistakes. The first 16 measures of this excerpt also give us a great chance to demonstrate our control of an expressive vibrato by taking advantage of the held notes throughout. As with the 16th note passages, maintain a consistent airstream and air pressure and use the jaw to generate the vibrato. Also be sure to think of the vibrato as clearly starting at the center of pitch and then moving the pitch down and then back up, always releasing the note after returning to the center of pitch. Work to maintain an even and pressurized airstream throughout the entire etude. As we maneuver through the wider leaps and lower end of the instrument, we need to feel confident about our response and control. If we are not using enough air pressure, then there is a much higher likelihood for things not to speak or for our line to feel more broken and less fluid. In regards to the trills starting in measure 17, I prefer to treat these as turns with just one oscillation from E to F sharp. This helps to maintain a faster tempo such as the suggested tempo. Be sure to remember that the lower note is D sharp as indicated in the key signature. It would be an especially good idea to practice these 4 measures slowly and initially in 3 to make sure that we are playing the rhythm accurately. Start by playing the rhythm without the turns and then add them back in once you are comfortable. At the suggested tempo, breathing should feel reasonable on the alto saxophone, but perhaps challenging on the tenor or baritone saxophone. All saxophonists should strive for full and relaxed breaths at all the rests throughout the etude, but those playing the larger horns may need to leave a note out and take a quick catch breath in order to make sure that the tempo, rhythm, and phrasing are maintained. As an example, let's look at measure 33 through 48. Here, I might choose to leave out the D sharp right after the arrival at the downbeat in measure 41. By choosing to leave out an upbeat right after a strong arrival, I maintain the natural harmonic phrase and can launch into a new phrase right after a quick breath. There are other spots throughout the etude which would also work well, but make sure that you avoid breathing in spots that obscure the phrasing or break up a strong resolution. After discussing some practice techniques to navigate this etude, here's a full performance for you to reference during your own preparation. hope these observations will be helpful to you as you prepare this etude. It has been fun to share them with you. Thanks so much, and take care.